Hello and welcome back to the Maccadam's Comlink. I'm Oce.
I'm Silas.
And today we're going to be covering Season 2, Episode 7 of Transformers Prime. I forgot the name of the episode. Crossfire. A super fun episode that everyone loves.
Yay, it's
Definitely.
totally not super sad or anything.
Nope. God, why can't my hair be normal for 2 seconds?
That's why I had to put mine up. It was pissing me off. Inside you, there are two wolves, and one wants to grow out your hair as long as possible, and one wants you to cut it as short as possible. You are
And you're
gay.
gay. Yep, I've
It's
seen that post.
evil. It's evil because I want to
Yeah.
I want to grow my hair out, but it's making me so angry.
Consider fluffy buzz cut.
See, I want to keep the mohawk though. That's the thing.
That's fair. That's completely
I want to
fair.
keep the mohawk, but I can't cut the top shorter so that it stops pissing me off because then I'll end up with a mullet, and I don't want a mullet.
That's my thing.
Yes.
All right. Depressing episode. Let's go. So, this episode aired March 31st of 2012. 8.4 out of 10. People apparently really like being sad.
I mean, yeah, look at our society.
This is very true. This is very true. Listen, for the longest time, I still kind of now, I never understood why people purposefully read angst.
Oh, I love reading angst.
I can't do it. I don't know, something in my head of like, especially when it's already a series that has like sort of sad elements. I'm like, no, I just want them to be happy. Please.
No, you gotta. Okay,
I can
people who
understand
read
angst
hurt,
with a
no
good ending,
comfort
okay?
scare me. No,
That's
that's
the
what
thing
I
is,
do.
I
I
understand
gotta
you gotta give me some comfort or happy at the end. You can't just be like,
exactly.
here's depressing
Exactly.
shit.
Yeah, that's who I am. I'm like, I need my hurt to have comfort. I can't read hurt, no comfort.
Oh, I
It's
love hurt
so,
comfort. When I
yeah.
say I don't understand when people read angst, I mean purely just angst. Either with no good
Yeah.
ending or with an ambiguous ending. Fuck you and your ambiguous
Fuck
ending.
ambiguous endings. Fuck them.
Fuck
I hope they
you.
die. End your
Fuck you and
fucking
your ambiguous.
stories.
Oh my goodness. But like, no, I'm like, why do you enjoy being sad? And then
Like,
I go onto the internet and watch sad videos. So like, I guess
it's cathartic in a way, you know? It's like,
Yeah.
hey, here's a time when I'm allowed to feel this emotion because I'm reading this thing.
Also, sometimes a happy-go-lucky character needs to have some sort of insecurity, downside, whatever it is, sad moment,
Exactly.
for it to
Exactly.
feel like an actual person and not just
Everything is great.
everything
Everything is
everything's
awesome.
fine.
Right.
Um,
Gotta you gotta put them in the
you
blender, you know?
gotta put him in the blender. I in accidentally reading hurt no comfort, like they don't tag it properly. You
Yeah.
get slapped, you're waiting for the hug, and you're just like,
It's like,
no hug.
where's my hug? Where's my
I
hug?
I feel like that one. What's that one post? No, bless you for Giacomo.
I literally just came across that again on my dash.
It's like no hug for Giacomo,
No, bless you for Giacomo.
no blessing for Giacomo. Uh,
I think about that like an unhealthy amount, actually.
right. I feel like we think about Tumblr posts too often to be
It
considered
just,
normal.
yeah. It's
Uh,
bad. It's bad.
but yeah, sad episode. Yay! I'm so happy I'm here.
Did you know?
Summary
Oh,
just
sorry. Wait, I
no,
learned
go for it, go
something that
for
I
it.
have to share with you.
Yeah.
So, you know how most canine-like creatures, like wolves or dogs, like will growl, right? Their scrunch
Yeah.
their muzzle up and like, "Grr." Foxes can't do that. So you know what they do instead? They don't do the growl. They just open their jaw and scream.
Scream. I love foxes
I
screaming. They're
fucking
so silly.
love foxes.
It's like a husky. Ah!
Exactly. Except it's a fox, so it's like
Except it's a fox, so it's objectively
terrifying.
funnier.
Yes.
Here's the thing: the song "What Does the Fox Say" would be hilarious if the last 30 seconds were just a continuous fox scream.
It would be great. It would be so much
Like
better.
you have the original song, and then you
Right.
add on 30 seconds of a screaming fox.
Right. It'd be
Beautiful.
great.
Imagine I make that video.
You should. You
Fuck
have the
off.
skills. You have the
I mean,
skills.
I'm almost over with this semester. I have a literal list of meme things that we've talked about in these episodes that I want to make eventually into a video. I'm just
Yay.
waiting for when I don't have to write a synthesis for my
Sounds about
class.
right.
Fucking synthesis. Ugh. All right.
The only synthesis I fuck is the photo kind. Please tell me that made sense, because it made sense in my head, and then I
Yes,
said
it
it,
makes
and it
sense.
was like,
Anyways, our summary says Megatron charges Dreadwing and Breakdown with dispatching the traitorous Arachnid. However, things don't go to plan. I hate this summary for so many reasons. One, what do you mean charges Dreadwing and Breakdown with terminating Arachnid? That's not usually how people use that word. Like, I guess technically it makes
yeah,
sense, but it's bad. Don't why?
it
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 sounds
makes
like
sense. It
it sounds like you're giving them a court sentence.
right. It does. Like the issue is not the use of the word. The issue is the sentence structure.
Yes.
Like, because it makes sense. Just the sentence structure is fucked up, so it takes you longer than necessary to figure out what it's actually saying.
Exactly. The other problem is the however, once again, is a separate fucking sentence.
Does it have a comma after it?
It has a comma after however, but it's the first sentence it ends, and then it's capital H, however, comma. I'm like, no.
I do that all the time, bro. It's like my
It would make
favorite thing
sense
to
if this
do.
summary wasn't so short. It's short
That's
enough
true.
that it doesn't make sense to split it into two sentences.
That is fair. That is fair.
Like
That's
a whole
I do
sentence
that in my
being, however,
essays.
things don't go according to plan. I don't like that. I don't know why, but I don't.
That's fair. If I looked at it, I would probably also hate it, but hearing it is fine.
Anything we want to say before this episode?
I was not expecting it to go the way that it goed. That was
I feel
intentional. I
like
know
this
that's
is
not
the
how you would say it.
episode where every turn is a left.
Yeah.
It just turned
Hmm.
into what the fuck? What the fuck? What the
What
fuck?
the fuck?
What the fuck? Like
What the fuck?
it what the what? It turns into insanity. And I think that's just because Arachnid's here.
Yeah, it is. I love activating your sleeper cell because whenever I say what the fuck, you immediately
What
say it
the what?
after
Yeah.
me. It's great.
Listen, we were in the Sanders trenches. I still
We
kind of
were.
am.
I'm not in those trenches anymore. I keep trying to like get back into it and I just can't do it.
All right, let's get into it.
Yay.
This episode just fucking starts. Fucking starts with Arachnid bragging about her superior tracking skills. Shut the fuck up. I hate you.
Yeah. I'm the best. You should make me go do the thing. Sorry.
I'm gonna try to explain the type of kid in school that Arachnid reminds me of.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
In this moment specifically.
Right.
And I hope you understand what I'm saying.
I will do
Um,
my very best.
it's when I say try hard kid, it's not the kids who like just try hard at to like education, learning,
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah, yeah.
That's not what I'm talking about. I mean the kids who like admit straight up to sucking up to teachers, ass kick, brown nosing, and all that shit.
Mhm.
Um, like they know they're sucking up. They're doing it to like get to increase grade or whatever they think they're doing. And then they're talking about themselves later, like they're the only person the teacher would ever trust. Do you know what? Like it's a superiority complex
Yeah,
on their
yeah,
part. You know what
yeah.
I mean?
See, I did one part of that and I fully did suck up to teachers, and it's just so I could get away with shit. But I wasn't trying to get away with like bullying or anything. I just wanted to listen to music during class.
Right.
Like,
I mean more of like if the teacher were to leave like the class alone and say that someone other than this kid is in charge, this kid would be like, I'm the only person. Shut
Yeah.
the fuck up.
No. You're
No
doing too much,
one
buddy.
likes
Calm the fuck
you.
down. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like Markiplier, that clip, it's like, no one likes you.
Yay. I don't know any. The only knowledge I have of Markiplier is of Tofu the snake.
He's playing the original FNAF and he's like, go away. Nobody likes you.
Awesome. I love that program. I keep seeing things about Iron Lung and how he's hot, and I feel like I maybe need to watch it.
I don't know if I'd be able to make it through Iron Lung, but I'm just here in the corner like, yay, go.
Yay, go Mark.
Go, Mark.
Yeah, because isn't that like kind of disturbing? You don't do well with that.
I don't do well with like
Whoa.
most disturbing content. Apparently, for some reason, reading some disturbing things, okay, I can deal with that. Watching it, I'm out, tapped out, goodbye, peace.
Yeah, see, whoa.
There's a
That was
level
not
of disconnect.
There's a book I want you to read, but I know you can't read it because it will make you so upset.
What book?
Hell Followed With Us. It's really disturbing. But like it's so good, but like it's really
Honestly, I still might read it and still freak myself out anyways. Sorry, episode. Here we go. Here we go.
yes. I will send
Okay,
you
but
some
yeah,
excerpts
Arachne's like,
later.
but yeah, Arachne's just, out here like, you're underutilizing me and I'm important and all that fucking shit. Megatron, this is the only time that I think that Megatron was like, yes. It was him just going, noted. In other
Yeah,
words, fuck you. I don't give a fuck.
sure, buddy. He was literally like, okay, stop talking now.
Okay, go away. I don't like you. He
Yeah.
does not give a fuck. So when she's leaving, she just says like Soundwave, like as just acknowledgement of his existence, right?
Mhm.
Why does Soundwave fully turn around and just full body face her and just stand there? Just for
Bro was
being
like,
acknowledged.
he's so awkward, and I honestly, I think he's also done with her shit. It was just like,
Yeah.
just
You got
Soundwave had to watch her leave to know the second he could start bitch talking to Megatron.
right, like literally it's just this. He's working. He's working. Just stands there.
Just, yeah.
It's just standing. It's so funny. And like you said, as soon as she leaves, Megatron is like, how much trust do I have in her again? Soundwave replays the point where she was saying, we must consider a future without Megatron. And he's like, yeah, all
Yeah.
right. Don't want her around anymore. So we cut to Dreadwing. Does Dreadwing just keep all of his weapons on a table in his room?
I think so. Like, bro's just pulling out, like, cleaning his guns,
There's
just
just
an
guns and
entire
grenades
table.
sitting in organized piles on his table. It's the most ADHD thing I've ever seen.
It's like, yeah.
Or
It's
autism. Like one or the other. Just
it's
this
like,
gun pile.
how the
Gun
Winchester
pile.
brothers would cheat their weapons if one of them had autism. Because they've just got fucking duffel bags stuffed with shotguns and machetes.
So I know that you're talking about a different Winchester than I'm thinking.
Oh, I'm talking about
Because
Supernatural.
yeah, I know that's what you're talking about. The only thing that I know regarding Winchester is a haunted mansion that actually exists. Um,
Yeah, that's not quite the same.
no, it's called the Winchester Mystery House.
Nice.
It's this like whole long story short, the husband Winchester created a gun, like the Winchester
Mhm.
something it's a rifle, whatever. So
Yeah,
you
yeah,
said like
yeah.
Winchester and guns, I was like, how do you know about the Haunted Mansion. No, stupid. They're talking about supernatural because normal people think about supernatural and not haunted mansions.
Who wants to be normal?
Fair enough, I guess. Who doesn't want to watch ghost hunting videos and then freak themselves out, even though they
Yeah,
don't believe in
yeah.
ghosts? It's a great time.
I'm sure. It sounds like a great time.
I once saw Sam and Colby in Gettysburg. That was that was a really funny experience. Because here's the thing. Just a quick tangent. I'm gonna try to keep this as quick as possible so we can keep this going. But quick tangent. My school does a senior trip thing. We were in Gettysburg, and when we're in Gettysburg, they just kind of like let us free in groups for a little while.
Mm-hmm.
Just go wander, go look at the tourist things, right? By the way, if you're in Gettysburg and you're looking at tourist things, be aware. Many stores sell unsavory flags. We'll go with that. And it
Oh,
is uncomfortable. It's very uncomfortable.
right.
Both of the Confederate variety and Yahtzee variety. It's bad. It's
Oh,
bad, and I don't like it.
oh.
Not every store is like that,
Mm-hmm.
but some of them are. Anyways, we were in Gettysburg. We're in our group. We're looking at all these things. We were in a crystal shop for a while because I did not want to go back into those flag shops
Right.
as much as like I avoided those things as so much as possible. And we're walking down the sidewalk, and I know we're in Gettysburg. Like it's one of its big tourist traps is the fact that it's haunted, right?
Yeah.
And I look down the sidewalk and I see a man with blonde hair and a man with black hair. I'm like, there's no way. There's no fucking way. I look even because not a few minutes earlier, these two girls came up to my group and said, "Hey, have you seen Sam and Colby?" And my group members did not know what the fuck they were talking about. I knew. I was like, "No, sorry, we haven't."
Mm-hmm.
And then I see those a few minutes later, I see those motherfuckers down the sidewalk. I saw ghost hunting YouTubers in Gettysburg. I'm not joking. I did
That's
not go up
really
to them
funny.
because I did not have the confidence for that. They had a camera with them. It was a whole thing. I did not.
Mm-hmm.
And also, like, it's very awkward to be someone who does not believe that much in the supernatural, like almost at all, to watch ghost hunting YouTubers. I'm not gonna put myself in that situation. That's just awkward.
Right, right. Because they start talking about ghosts, and you're like, sure, buddy.
Right. I watch their videos for fun. Whatever. So I just have a really blurry photo from really far away.
Taking stalker pictures. These
I
poor
mean,
YouTubers.
basically, yes, it was kind of awkward. I will admit, like, but it was so. There was a small part of my brain that's like, if that wasn't them, that would be so funny.
It would be funny.
And then a couple weeks, or maybe a couple months late, I think it was a couple weeks later, their video from Gettysburg came up. I was like, oh my fucking god, what?
You were like,
Oh my
shit.
god. But
Yeah.
like I remember telling the people in my group, I was like, listen, they're YouTubers. A lot of people know them. This is hilarious. This is hilarious. It was not a moment of like, oh my god, these guys are famous. Look, this is crazy. It was hilarious that I saw ghost hunting YouTubers in Gettysburg.
That is, yeah. Yeah.
Like
Don't mess
that's
with the
so
war ghosts, man. Don't mess with them.
ooh,
Just leave them
dude.
be.
But anyways, that was my tangent about ghost hunting YouTubers. I'm gonna try to get back to this episode. Holy fuck. Okay. I have not taken my meds today.
That might help.
Oh, it's 11. I can't. It's too late. I will be up
Oh,
until
wait.
1.
That's, oh, yeah, that's not good.
Okay, we're just gonna wing it. Here we go. Okay. Um. Oh, so the thing I want to talk about with Jedwin keeping all his weapons on his desk, just open on
Uh-huh.
the desk. I saw a post. I don't know if you've seen this. I saw a post where someone was like, living in the US means that your viewpoint regarding firearms is drastically different.
And then they
And it was
immediately start talking about Sherlock.
Yes, Sherlock's
Yes, I
desk
have
gun.
seen that post.
For those of you listening who do not know, this person was basically saying that what the viewer is supposed to understand from seeing Sherlock's desk gun, like he opens his drawer, there's a gun. What they're
Yeah,
supposed to understand is this is about his suicidal ideation, and his willingness to break the rules.
right.
Instead, as an American, this is something
This
that
is
I would
it.
think, by the way. Um, you just think, oh yeah, that's his desk gun.
Uh-huh, uh-huh. It's like, oh yeah, my mom's got one of those.
That's the thing, is that's not the weirdest concept here. A desk gun.
Desk gun? Nah, you got the desk gun, you got the living room gun, you got the bedside table gun, you got all the guns.
The fact that this is someone's house, like this isn't like that weird of a concept here, is crazy.
Yeah.
I know plenty of families that have wall guns. They're
Oh
just
yeah, we got one of
decorative.
those
And
in the
sometimes they're decorative.
basement.
Sometimes they work, but they just leave them on the wall.
We have hanging
Um,
crossbows in our basement.
but I was just thinking about that of like with Dreadwing, I'm like, oh yeah, those are just his desk guns.
His table guns, you know?
Those are just his table guns.
Probably got, I mean, for whatever reason his body doesn't turn into a gun, so he's gotta keep them separate.
Yeah. We see Dreadwing and his table full of weapons, right?
Uh-huh.
Megatron calls on like the TV thing in his room, the screen in his room. And we'll get back to the screen in a second. He's calling Dreadwing. He's like, hey, I have a job for you. Usually I do this myself, but I don't want to.
Yeah.
Do you want to prove yourself as first lieutenant? And Dreadwing's like, that's Arachnid's job. And Megatron's like, exactly.
Yeah.
You get,
It's like,
you want that job?
you want that job, you're gonna have to
You want
take
that
it.
job?
You're gonna have to take it yourself.
And he says, you should bring back up. She is hard. She's a difficult one to deal with. So ends the call. That's the whole thing. Just go kill Arachnid, right? Here's
Right.
what I want to talk about. That screen in the room, it is very much giving 1984. It's
Yeah.
giving Big Brother.
Uh-huh.
What the fuck? But those of you who have not read 1984, one of the biggest like one of the major things is when it comes to this Big Brother thing. Everyone has a TV in their house that
Yeah.
sees basically everything in their house. The main character, I think what's his name, like Winston, I think,
No
has like
idea.
one corner in the back where you can like write in a notebook where it like just barely can't see him. Right, you can see the whole thing. You are constantly being watched. Is this Big Brother is watching you? That's where that comes from.
Right.
This whole thing is creepy as fuck.
It's horrifying. It's like,
It's horrifying.
why is there a screen in my room that Megatron can just pop up on? That's freaky as fuck.
Right, he can see me through the screen. It's not just like a broadcast thing.
Right, right, right. And here, because like he responds back to
Right.
him. So like anytime he wants, Megatron can just pop into that. Like what if he's fucking in there? Maybe
Why
that's how
were we thinking
Megatron
the
gets
same
off.
thing?
He's gotta
I was
listen to
literally
his
thinking
minions going at it to rub one out or something.
I was literally thinking like imagine you're masturbating. And your
It's the
boss
whole
just
it's the
like
whole God is always watching you. I'm like, why is he watching me jerk off? What the fuck? I'm 12.
oh my god. Oh
Don't
my
cry.
goodness.
Don't cry at that. It's not worthy of
Oh
your
god.
tears.
Dude, but like even if it wasn't like masturbating, imagine you're like imagine they were people, right? Let's go with that for two
Hmm.
seconds.
Hmm.
Imagine you're just trying to change and then it's just like, what the fuck are you doing?
Why are you looking at my boobs?
Like, hang on, stop looking at my tits.
The listeners are gonna be so confused about my anatomy.
You don't
Also, why
have
did I just
boobs
say the
anymore.
listeners as if I'm present Mike? Reading
You
too
don't
much fan
have
fiction.
boobs anymore, bro.
I know.
They're gone.
They're gone.
I'm so on topic all the
You're
time.
doing so great.
I'm doing so amazing. Anyways, Dreadwing's being sent to kill Arachnid. So now we have Dreadwing, Breakdown, and Arachnid all in a forest. And Arachnid thinks this is very suspect. Miss Ma'am thinks this is very suspicious,
Yeah.
which is fair. This is the setup to an assassination.
Yeah.
It just is.
And she knows it.
She knows it. She's not that dumb. I feel like they should have picked a better way to do this.
Yeah. Yeah, they really should have.
Like, idea. Take her
Mhm.
to a mining op. One of the less used ones. There's more people around, so it's less suspicious. They're
Right.
just supposed to check on something. In the cave, blow up the cave, the boo. Simple.
But she can burrow. They have to make sure that she's
I
dead.
guess. Kill her with the cave in.
Or simply just walk into her fucking room on the warship and shoot her in the head.
Yeah. Honestly,
Like,
don't go anywhere where there's dirt or anything she can burrow through.
exactly. Just in the fucking warship, just pop in there, fucking kill her, assassination style.
It really they picked like a terrible plan. This one. She's
They
like,
really
no
did.
rock, no dirt. Or just like throw her off the warship. No, wait, she can fly. Fuck.
Yeah, she can fly.
I forgot. Why did I forget that she's a fucking helicopter? This is how you know that I don't enjoy a character. Because I don't enjoy them to the point where I forget important things about them. Like,
You're
that's
like,
when
I hate that guy. That guy's not real.
literally. Literally. Arachnid never crosses my mind when I'm thinking fandom wise. Never.
That's fair.
I never think about
She's
her.
she's evil.
She's evil, and not the fun kind of evil.
No. Maybe the sexy kind.
Fair enough. I wouldn't know, but I'm joking. I can see objectively why people think she's hot.
I'm also a gay man, so
Fair enough.
although when I'm high, I tend to be a little bit bisexual.
I tend to be a little bit bisexual. Just a little.
Just a tiny bit,
But they're alone in the forest, they're walking, and Arachne makes a comment about like two high ranking officers. Why are two high ranking officers out here, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Breakdown's like, well, me and Dreadwing can get it done. She's like, oh, I wasn't talking about you.
She's like,
I wasn't
who the
talking
fuck are
about you.
you again?
Who are you?
What's your name? I don't remember you.
The thing that went through my head is you leave that little guy alone. He's not little at all.
He is not
But
little. He's in fact a large man.
I'm going to read you the exact quote that Arachnid says after this.
Yay.
I know we've never seen eyes to eye, but that doesn't mean we can't patch things up.
Arachnid, you're such a bitch.
Right!
Like, no, because I caught that too, and I was like, damn, she's such an evil little asshole.
I was like, God damn. Shit.
You
Avoid
don't
the
have to be doing all
jugular.
that.
Like, goddamn. She knew what was going on and knew that she just needed to bait Breakdown into attacking her without Dreadwing.
Yeah.
That's all she needed.
She's like,
Which
one-on-one,
works.
I can take these bitches any day.
Right. Breakdown gets baited into attacking. He gets blinded like within 2 seconds for some reason. This moron, he gets the web on his face, right? Okay.
Uh-huh.
Then puts his hand on his face.
On the web.
On the web,
Like,
on his face. Buddy, come on.
buddy, that's not gonna help you. Like, I get you gotta pull the web off, but you gotta, like,
I don't know, 2 fingers instead of all of them, something.
yeah, he fucked it up. He fucked it up for himself.
He's blinded for a while during this fight.
Yeah.
Eventually he gets free, but now Dreadwing is webbed to a tree, like fully immobile, cannot go anywhere.
Yeah.
And instead of helping him off the tree, and both of them going to get Arachnid, Breakdown
Yay,
decides to
blind
just
rage.
go after Arachnid in a blind rage. Exactly.
This does not go well for either of them.
No. So, we know that before this, Arachnid was injured. One of her, like, spider legs got, like, partially ripped off, right?
Right.
So he's following the Energon.
Mhm.
Arachnid tries to play the damsel in distress routine. Sorry, that won't work. This man is gay and also a little sadistic.
Yes. Yeah.
Except this trick does work, just not the way that everyone expected this to work. Because every time you see this situation, it's always like, "Oh, don't kill me. I'm
Yeah.
injured and sad." But that's not going to work on a Decepticon. She knows that, so she's just
Right.
like, "Ah, yes, I am weak. Come kill me. It's easy." He has his hammer, and he's like, "Haha, I fucking got you now." There's a web there.
Web.
His hammer gets webbed.
Loser.
And then he fucking dies.
And then he just fucking
And then
gets, like,
he gets murked.
decapitated.
It is literally like, I'm sorry that this is the episode where Breakdown dies. My bad, broski.
I was not expecting that either, because I thought it was gonna
No,
be like,
a ways down
an
or more
right,
dramatic.
right, right. Or yeah, more dramatic at least. But it was just like, no, he just fucking gets killed. That's it.
Right.
Unceremoniously, there's no like big thing, just fucking dead.
There's a fun thing about this show of a lot of times, whenever you have a Decepticon that even has an inkling that they might have the potential to go to the Autobot side, they either immediately crush that by, way of Starscream
Right.
and making him Starscream,
Yeah.
or they just kill him.
They just fucking kill him.
Oh, there's an
Oh.
inkling that you might have a sense of morality?
You're dead,
Die,
bitch.
die, die.
Let's make sure we don't nurture that actually.
Yep. So obviously, Dreadwing hears the screaming, but Mech finds Breakdown's body before Dreadwing does.
This is not good.
This is not good. But also, this shot makes me just go, "What the fuck is wrong with Arachnid?"
Yeah, she
Like,
just fucking like
I know she's crazy and evil, but like, what the fuck, dude?
she straight up like gored him, like mutilated him to the point of no return.
Right? Like, this is insanity. There's no
Like
point to that. You're just being sadistic.
you'd have to like go around and collect the individual pieces if you wanted to like give him a proper burial.
Right. Also, this is a kid's show that shows a decapitated head.
Yeah. Hey, but it's not a person, so it's fine.
But it's not a person, so it doesn't count.
If it were a person, that wouldn't be allowed.
No,
But it's not a person.
it's too real. And we switch to our favorite pathetic little baby man.
Our favorite. Yay,
I hate
Starscream.
Starscream. Fuck you, Starscream. I don't like you.
Yeah.
You're a coward and a bitch. But also, you're still kind of silly.
Yeah. Honestly, he always embraces the whimsy, and I love
He
him for
does.
that. But,
I
he's
personally love.
also
Sorry?
yeah, he's also an evil bastard. But
Yeah.
like
A
whimsy
silly
about
evil
it.
bastard.
Yeah.
I personally love G1 Starscream just because he is exactly as traitorous, but like 10 times as silly. There's a moment where Megatron puts him in this like electricity cage jail thing,
Hmm.
and he just what I think was supposed to happen. So the line is, "You can't keep me in here, Megatron!" Ah! And I think at the scream, what was supposed to happen was the animators were supposed to have him like touch the side of the electric jail and like shock himself or something,
Right.
but they didn't. So he's just standing in this electricity jail going, "You can't get me in here!" Ah! Screaming
Just
for no
fucking
reason.
wailing. My
It's so
God.
funny.
He's so he's like if a court jester were injected with evil venom. Like
Yeah.
if a court jester got bit by the snake that bit Garmadon.
Court jester bitten by the great devourer, and then you get Starscream.
That's what it's called.
Die. But Starscream is being a little a pathetic little man, as per usual.
Yes.
He's whining about having to hunt for Energon scraps. Like, I'm not meant for this hard work. All that.
Yeah.
All that bull. And he hears and then sees an Insecticon also hunting for Energon, which is weird because why is there an Insecticon on Earth, you know?
Right. That's not where they're supposed to be.
That's not where we left them. He then tries to tell the Insecticon to give the Energon, like, bring that to me. That's mine now. And he tries to pull the, like, I am a superior life form and all that shit. So, not so breaking news, Starscream is racist.
Yay.
We knew this, though.
We did.
At first, he just gets ignored. And then when he
Right.
keeps aggravating, the thing tries to kill him.
Good. Honestly, if everybody had that level of reaction to Starscream, this show would be so much shorter.
It'd be so much shorter. There's a meme where it's the book sizes, right? Transformers Prime. And here, it's the exact same size book. It says Transformers Prime if Miko had a gun. The actual plot is like this much. The rest is getting the gun away from Miko.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Or Transformers Prime. Transformers Prime if Soundwave had a gun.
Yeah.
He does have a gun. But if he was in charge and had a gun,
if he used
is what
it,
I meant to say.
If he used his gun.
If Soundwave was in charge, God.
Shit would go so much better. Like 3 episodes in, Optimus would be dead.
Right. But yeah, the Insecticon is trying to kill Starscream. At some point, he's like, "Keep the Energon. I hope you choke on it." I want to talk about this.
Wow, dramatic much.
There's a few possibilities he's talking about. Either we can go the normal route and say that he's talking about like once it's already processed and it's a liquid, he hopes he chokes on the liquid, right?
Right.
The way I always interpreted it was Starscream just has this really weird and probably racist assumption that Insecticons just eat Energon.
Eat crystallized Energon.
Like eat crystallized Energon straight out of the mine. Because like that's not usually how it goes.
That would be so funny though.
It would be. It'd be really funny. You gotta think about the way that Energon is like how they get it in their body kind of depends situation to situation, show to show, whatever it is. G1, it's like drank as a liquid. There's a lot of shows that do that where they drink some sort of liquid processed Energon. There are things like Energon snacks. I think they call them Energon goodies sometimes.
Yummy.
There's the obvious solution of like an IV of Energon. Right. And then there's apparently the more common one that everyone does is so instead of bed, Transformers uses the word birth, like BERTH. Whatever. And apparently the idea is when you put Energon in the birth and you lay down on it somehow.
Energon through osmosis?
I guess.
That doesn't
apparently
make
that's how a majority of that's apparently a very common way that this is done.
That's
just
weird.
Every night, just I don't know, man.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
No. There's that like I don't know. I hope you choke on it is a weird How's he supposed to choke if they don't need air?
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't think of that.
How do you choke if you don't breathe?
I don't think you can. It's one of those things that like it's an expression that makes sense until you think about it too
Yeah.
much. Like it makes sense to
Right.
humans, but it doesn't make sense for the Autobots or the
Right. You can't like it's
Transformers.
not an equivalent.
Right. That would
Anyways,
require people to use their brains.
right. The reason the Insecticons stopped trying to kill Starscream is because Arachnid essentially has a hive mind with these Insecticons. She's the queen, and all the Insecticons listen to her to some degree, right?
Right.
Um,
Weird as
uh,
fuck, but okay.
weird as fuck, but it is what it is. And here, Arachnid is such a stereotypical villain. She's constantly backstabbing everyone for her own benefit. She calls these Insecticons minions, tells them to worship her. No remorse, like literally no redeeming qualities at all.
Yeah.
The closest thing to redeeming quality is her being attractive.
Yeah, that's
And that's
accurate.
not really a redeeming quality for most people.
No,
I say
no.
most people. I know you're out there.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
that
yeah,
feels
you're one
really
of them.
targeted. I am one of them. I am. I
You're one of
am.
them.
Yeah. Uh-huh. I'd fuck a hot man if you were evil.
Tell me
Wait,
about your
I
most
meant that the
tell
other way
me
around. I'd fuck an evil man if you were hot.
Tell me about your latest completely evil and decrepit character that you would still probably fuck.
Um, you know, since I've been watching My Hero, like I'd fuck Shigaraki, but only after he's reborn and he's not like weird and gross. When he's like actually hot, I'd fuck him. No,
For
my
a
video
second,
died again.
I did think when you said my hero, I was thinking that you were gonna say Dobby because that's like
I would not.
everyone's fucking thing.
No, I can't get past the skin.
That's fair.
No, not interested in that.
I'm gonna say, I feel like in almost every fandom you have, there is at least one villain that you're like, yeah, but they're hot though.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I'd fuck him though.
The exception might be Ninjago, but I'm not even sure about that one.
Um, no, they're Legos. I don't.
Okay,
No.
I figured, but listen, there are some people who are legitimately attracted to Garmadon. Okay, I gotta check sometimes.
I'm not surprised with the whole forearms thing, but personally, not it for me. I would. What other fandoms do we have in common?
Good omens, but like,
I don't
who do you
really.
consider evil in that case? In
Right.
what
I don't
sense?
really have any
Evil in which
desire.
sense?
Right. I don't know. I've never thought about it. I haven't seen it in a while, but
Apparently,
who else would I fuck?
some people think Gabriel is hot.
No, no.
Oh.
Like,
Listen, he's.
that's
Why do
just
I
a
keep seeing John
man.
Hamm everywhere? Tangent. Why is John Hamm everywhere now?
Why is the image of John Hamm's bare ass burned into my brain?
Listen, tell me right now. Ever since seeing him in Good Omens, I'm like, oh, okay, so that's John Hamm. Cool, whatever. That's normal.
I
He was in the new Mean Girls. It's like, okay, that's weird. What are you doing there? But whatever. You're an actor. Why is he doing Ritz Cracker commercials now? He's the Ritz Cracker man.
That's fucking hilarious. That's so
Why?
funny.
John Hamm is the Ritz Cracker man now.
That's honestly
Why?
so funny.
I love Ritz crackers, don't get me wrong, but why are you the Ritz Cracker man?
I don't know. That's scary. What
I
other
swear,
evil
like,
guys would I
I think
fuck?
it's hilarious that when you see an actor somewhere, you start seeing them everywhere.
Oh, I think it's so fun when that happens. I'm like, hey, I know that guy.
It turns into like, what are you doing here?
Yeah. David
I feel like
Tennant, what
that's
are
one
you
of
doing here?
what are you doing here? I feel like that happens a lot, specifically with David Tennant and Lin Manuel Miranda. Every time Lin Manuel
Yes.
Miranda is somewhere, it's like, what the? Why
I'm
did you
like, why
get
the
in
fuck are
here?
you here?
Like, I don't hate you, but why are you here?
Fucking why shouldn't you be writing a musical? Why are you in Percy Jackson?
Why are you in Percy Jackson? I do. Here's the thing: the guy who plays Mr. D.
Hmm.
I first knew him from an episode of Nailed It.
I don't know what nailed it
This
is.
Nailed It is a baking show, except they take home cooks, home bakers,
Hmm.
and people who have very poor experience baking and put them on a baking show and have them recreate literal masterpieces made by teams of people and a master chocolatier. It's
Oh
hilarious. I love it.
no. Oh no.
And they always have a guest judge. The guy who
Right.
plays Mr. D was a guest judge on one of their holiday ones.
Nice.
This man is hilarious. Oh my god. So this guy, I think he's Jewish, if I remember correctly.
Hmm.
So they did their holiday episode was it was centered around Hanukkah. And the first thing there's always two challenges, one's slightly easier, and then one's always this like massive, crazy cake, like the ones you see on fucking Cake Boss, right?
Right.
Insane type things. And for the cookies, this man is allergic to eggs.
Oh no.
They had to make eggless cookies. He'd be sitting there and he'd be like, yeah, just a quick reminder, you have, and he'd scream, I mean scream, 3 minutes. Like he'd scream intermittently. This man is hilarious. I'll have to show you a clip later. Anyways, episode. Fuck. I'm so bad at this.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Anyways, no redeeming qualities, yada yada. Starscream is so offended that the Insecticon listens to Arachnid and not him. He's like, how dare you?
How
I
dare
am a
you.
commander.
He's like just a whining piss baby.
He is. Like, why won't you listen to me? I'm a commander. Like, fuck, shut up, dude.
Yourself.
To which Arachnid says, don't get your turbines in a twist. I love that Transformers has a versions of don't get your panties in a twist.
It's
I love
brilliant.
that. But also someone
I
should tell
have
Starscream specifically to
testicular
not get his panties in a
torsion.
twist.
Yes. Starscream would
The full
wear women's
sentence.
underwear.
I did not hear the full sentence. I just heard testicular torsion.
Yeah, I said I cast testicular torsion.
Oh, that video. I love those. I cast testicular torsion. I cast instant Brazilian.
What?
Have you not seen that one?
No. At
Oh
first
my
I
god.
thought you meant like Brazilian, you know, like the people who live in Brazil.
Ah.
And I was like, well, you're just out here changing people's race? And then I understood you meant Brazilian wax.
That's another one of the videos that they do. It was instant Brazilian. Like, here's the thing. D&D, specifically DMs, let your players get way more creative with spells. Please.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Please.
Absolutely.
I know there are rules. Rules are not more important than fun. Do you know how much
No,
fun
they're
it would be
not.
to be you're against an enemy? Instant Brazilian wax.
Yes. I cast
If it's a
summon moisture
man,
inside that
specifically if
guy's
it's a man.
lungs.
You're moving the testicles up to the lungs and then causing testicular torsion?
No. I said I cast summon moisture inside that guy's
Oh,
lungs.
I heard I cast testicular torsion inside the lungs. I was
No. You're giving them instant pneumonia. You're not like
yes, instant pneumonia.
I cast testicular torsion on that guy's lungs. Lungs just twist around in their body.
Well, that's not testicular torsion. That's pulmonary torsion.
Whatever.
Okay, whew. But the instant Brazilian wax would be hilarious because if it's a man, it's just gonna like fall over and start
Yeah.
weeping. Because
Oh, his balls.
have you ever seen a man get his arm waxed?
No. Yes. That's a lie. I have.
They scream. It's like you watch a woman get their arm waxed, so
Oh, that's nice.
start patting it, like,
Right.
and then it's a man. It's like they pull it 2 inches. screaming immediately. Which is fair,
Need to get
honestly.
their shit
Whose idea
together.
was it to be like, how do I get rid of the hair on my body? I've got a great idea, Sarah. What we're gonna do, we're gonna a bunch of fucking sticky wax or sugar. We're gonna slap it on your arm. We're gonna put paper on it. We're gonna let it dry. And we're gonna rip the paper off. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that.
Like,
Anyways, episode. Starscream's being a baby.
episode. Starscream's being a baby. Don't get your door bends in a twist. Yada yada yada. They're like Starscream's like, we're both rogue Decepticons. You know, crop the layout.
No.
The fuck. Anyways, they're both rogue Decepticons, and Megatron tried to get them killed. And he's talking about like, oh, did Megatron take you on one of his little field trips? Oh, what a fun field trip! Hooray to an abandoned mine where I'm gonna die. Like,
Yippee.
yippee. My question here is, why has Arachnid done nothing to stop the bleeding in her leg? I understand they're in the middle of nowhere and she doesn't really have anything, but you could do something.
Right. Like,
find something to put pressure on it. You have blasters. Like, use the heat of the blasters to cauterize it.
You have fucking dirt, dude. Like, you don't have to worry about infections. You're not a living being. Just stuff some dirt in there to
They
stop the
do get
bleed.
infections. I don't know if they get infections from dirt, but they can get infections.
Never mind. Maybe don't put dirt in your open wounds. But like, she's just letting it bleed out while
Just letting it bleed.
simultaneously taking in more energon. I'm like, babe, like you're just turning yourself into a fancy faucet. Like,
Right, you're just pouring more water into the boot with a hole in it.
that's silly. Why would you do that?
It's ridiculous. You have blasters in your hands. Take the blaster. Don't fully shoot it. Just have it do the like.
Just, yeah, you know.
Hold it there.
Cauterizing your wounds is fun.
Totally. So fun. Starscream immediately is like, you want to team up? Because that's his ultimate strategy. Find someone with more power and team up with them.
Right.
It's like,
Little baby
you
man
have an
needs to protect.
Insecticon. We can get the Insecticon to kill Megatron. And then we can rule the Decepticons together.
Yeah.
And she's like, so that would be great if I cared about ruling the Decepticons or working with you.
Yeah.
If I wanted to do either of those ever, yeah, sure, that would work.
Awesome plan. Considering the fact that I hate you.
Right.
No.
She's like, but I do want to kill Megatron. So.
But like, not with you. So
with you.
Die?
So die? Here's the thing. I wrote, Arachna has no interest in ruling cons or teaming up with Starscream. Extremely fair. But she does want Megatron to die. Also fair. And she's like, I think I need to test out my assassin. He's like, what the fuck? I thought we were partners. She's like, yeah, right. Go die.
Yeah, fuck you.
Specifically, she says, eviscerate him. And this is when I finally looked up the definition of eviscerate and found out that it was not that I was using it particularly wrong, but I wasn't sure of the exact specific definition because this is a very specific definition. Your camera died again.
Yeah, you gotta rip someone.
There's three. To disembowel, right? That's what you just said. To deprive something of its essential content.
Yeah.
Sure. Specifically, to remove the contents of, and then in parentheses at the end, the eyeball.
What?
Eyeball specifically.
How do you remove the contents of the eyeball? Do you just like, when you're separating chicken, you take two forks and you just stab them in there and you just start ripping? Like, how do you do that? I'm so sorry for the mental image that just gave you.
It's fine. But like, what the fuck? That's so weird. Why the eyeball?
You know? Tasty.
Tasty. Ugh.
Ugh.
We switch to the Autobots again. And we get another high frequency signal with an embedded message. Oh god, I wonder who that could be. They get there. They say Starscream. He's pathetic. He's dying. Whatever. And he tries to be like, it's Arachnid. She's gone rogue. And they're like, Okay, why should we do it?
Okay. But what
And
does that have to
and
do with us?
right. And Starscream starts lying out his motherfucking ass just so he gets some medical care.
Yeah. He's like,
What are we in
oh,
America?
she's. Yes, we are.
Yes, yes, we are. I love the American
Yay.
healthcare system,
Me too.
where an Advil might cost you $60.
Yippee. Bro, I've had
Anyway,
a headache for like 2 days and I'm just dealing
well,
with it.
that's real.
Just like, I'm not gonna go to the doctor and be like, hey, what's happening? That's too much work. And
I
also, I don't
finally
have my
got a
kind of money.
PT referral for my knee.
Nice.
I still need to call the PT place, but I got the referral. Also, I don't know where I left those papers. So, but he starts lying. He's like, because Arachnid's gonna take her anger out on him,
On humanity. On
on
humanity.
humanity. Definitely humans.
Definitely.
Definitely
You
humans,
know,
and not Megatron.
right. You know.
I want you to care. Ratchet just straight up is like, I don't believe you. Like, that's not me. Like, I am quoting. He literally just stands there saying, I don't
I
believe
don't believe
you.
you. Ratchet's like, yeah, cool story, bro.
Fuck you, bro. Why should I listen to you? He's like, but my information has been credible before. I told you where to find the space bridge and you got Orion Pax back. And Bulkhead's like, yeah, and last week you helped Mech steal Bumblebee's T-Cog. It's like,
Yeah.
do that.
He's like,
Oh.
oh shit, you're right. It's like, well, I've learned my lesson. I got
Right, you're
mine
about to leave, and he
stolen.
puts on the performance of his life.
Like, wait,
Wait, please.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I learned my lesson. I was punished.
I don't have a T-Cog anymore either. And they're like, the fuck?
Like, haha, loser.
Loser. And this effectively makes him harmless. He doesn't have weapons, really. Obviously, he can still use his rockets, but because we see that later.
Yeah.
But
But he can't transform.
he can't transform, and he's not got his usual blasters. He's just got the rockets.
Right.
Starscream really needs to figure out what information to start with.
He really
Starting
does.
with the fact that Arachnid has an Insecticon, we might have avoided this
Right.
whole issue.
But you know, Starscream's not that smart, and why would he think of anything or anyone but himself?
No, I don't know. He never does. So we cut to Megatron, who's chewing out Dreadwing like, Breakdown's dead, and you didn't even bring his remains back? It's like, dude, I couldn't find them. They were gone.
It's like, how do you lose a 20-foot body?
Right.
Oh, my slipper fell off. My foot's cold now.
Do you want to think of something devastating?
More devastating than my slipper falling off and making my foot cold?
Yes.
Sure.
Who do you think had to tell Knockout?
You know, I was thinking about that when I saw it. I was like, oh, Knockout doesn't know.
Think Dreadwing has to go tell Knockout? Who tells Knockout in this situation? I feel like it would have
Probably.
to be Dreadwing because as much as like, yes, Dreadwing does bad things. I feel like he is the type of person to be like, hey, like he's evil, but he's respectable evil. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And also, like, Megatron's not gonna go fucking tell Knockout that his
No,
husband died. He wouldn't do that.
no. Megatron doesn't give a fuck about that.
Nope.
Oh, worse. What if Soundwave is the one that has to tell him?
Oh no. Oh
And it's
no.
so then it seems so emotionally detached. Damn.
It really does.
God, no, even worse. What if they send a Viacon to do it?
Ugh. That's just evil. That's like evil, man.
It's just, But like, even if Dreadwing does tell him, like, you're telling me Knockout isn't gonna go on a murderous rampage, or did they not tell him for a while?
I like I feel like Either way, so I feel like what would happen is they would tell him, and then Knockout would be like devastated, and he would leave and go for a drive, and then run into the
Yeah.
Autobots. I hope that's what happens, but it probably won't happen like that.
It's not, sadly.
Oh.
I wish, but there's this thing where like I feel like he is such a vindictive person. You're telling me he's not immediately gonna go to try to murder Arachnid?
Oh, he definitely would, though. He'd fail, but he would
He'd fail,
try.
but he'd try. While Megatron is chewing Dreadwing out, Arachnid straight up just calls the warship. I don't know if the warship has a phone number, but here we are.
Yeah.
And she's just like, "Hey, how's it going? You want to come kill me yourself, pussy?"
Yeah, she's really like, hey, bitch, I'm still
Hey, man,
alive.
what you gonna do
Do you
about it?
wanna? Yeah.
Here's my IP address. Come find me.
Like, you know where I am. Come kill me.
Mm-hmm.
Why the fuck does Megatron fall for that? Like,
Does it count as
Arachne?
falling for it if he knows exactly what, like, not, does it count as falling for it if he wins?
No, I guess not.
But he's like, fucking challenge accepted, bitch. I'm coming for you.
I guess he can't really let his minions see somebody call him a pussy to his face and not get punished
Mm-hmm.
for it.
The idea of that is hilarious because, like, if Arachnid really did call him a pussy, literally everyone in that war should be like, the fuck is a pussy? What is that? I don't
What
know
the
what that
fuck?
is. What is she talking about? You got the one. It would probably have to be Soundwave. It's like, sir, she's insulting
Sir.
you.
Yeah.
Sir, she's
I feel like
coward.
Soundwave,
Oh,
like
fuck
when
yeah!
he's bored, I feel like Soundwave when he's bored just like taps into TikTok, starts
Oh, you were
watching.
listen. Soundwave is a Tumblr man, and you cannot tell me otherwise.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
I'm gonna regret asking this question. What fandom do you think Soundwave would be in?
Um, do you mean like fandom or do you mean like side of Tumblr?
Either one.
I feel like Soundwave would have a lot of fun on vampire Tumblr just because it's like so silly. Um, maybe he'd look at kink blogs.
Stay with me.
Uh-huh.
My Little Pony.
He would. It would be his comfort show. He would. He'd absolutely be a My Little Pony fangirl.
Soundwave likes My Little Pony. It's the truth.
I feel like Soundwave and Knockout have My Little Pony watch parties, and they've made sonas of each other.
I think they would watch it together and agree that they will never talk about it to each other.
Yeah.
Ever.
Oh,
They watch it
absolutely.
in silence. They sit there. They go their separate ways. Never talk about it.
That would be funny.
That bitch would love Infection AU.
He really. Oh God, he really fucking would.
He'd be all over those My Little Pony
He'd go
creepypastas.
crazy. Anyways,
Um,
Extron goes to the
so
cave.
yeah, Megatron's leaving. As he's leaving, Dreadwing's like, "Let me come with you," and Megatron's like, "Fuck you, you failed already."
Yeah. Megatron's like,
Hey,
oh, do you want to die too?
right, and he leaves. The bots, meanwhile, are discussing the information that they got from Starscream. They're like,
Yeah.
"Hey, this is where he said that Arachnid and the Insecticon are. So we should probably go there."
Right.
RC is pissing me off this episode again.
She's being dumb. She's being dumb.
Here's the
She's being
problem.
stupid.
She immediately just says, "Oh, I'm sorry. You didn't kill him immediately? How dare you?"
Yeah.
It's like, RC, they made a deal. He gave some information. he gets medical care.
Yeah.
That was the deal they made. It's called being a respectable human being. Or in this case, respectable Cybertronian being.
Right. You can't kill a
There's
guy.
no reason for you to see a guy who can't fly, has no guns other than his rocket, who is bleeding out on the floor, for you to see him and just go, die.
Yeah, let's cut off his head.
I
You
understand
wouldn't
the
beat the
anger
good
and the fact
guys
that he
if you
does
did
deserve.
that.
Here's the thing. I understand him wanting to die. I understand the fact that he probably should
I agree.
because of all the things that he's done. But that's not the way that you guys do things. Optimus literally says, "I do not condone the murder of any defenseless being."
Yeah.
Like, I could make an exception for Starscream. I could. I really could. But getting mad at your teammates for getting tactical information is weird.
Yeah. It is. She's such an interesting character.
And, you know, as Megatron is flying to the cave, there's lightning because we have to make this as dramatic as possible.
Right.
And Megatron is about to just straight up shoot Arachnid as soon as he walks in, and then he gets jumped by the Insecticon.
Yay.
Yay. And then Megatron just fucking throws the thing.
He really does. He just grabs it and
Chucks it.
whips it into a wall.
I wrote this down later, but the fight choreography between Megatron and the Insecticon is some of the coolest things.
It's so awesome. I did think about that also during that fight. I was like, wow, this fight scene's really cool.
Like, this is really interesting. And not like so recent one of the things I enjoy watching a lot on YouTube shorts right now are all the people that do weapons related things.
Yes.
There's sword guys.
Uh-huh.
There's a meteor hammer guy. There's a bow guy. There's a lot of guys.
Is the bow guy Blumenek?
Yes, it is Blumenek.
Fucking love that guy.
Cell Sword Arts, Bensei, Blumenek, Adam. Those are the ones I can think of off the top of my head. Joxy Whipper.
Yes, fucking love that guy.
And the thing about those guys is they're constantly saying, like, this is what fight choreography with weapons should look like.
Right.
And during this fight, I was like, I don't see anything, or at least not a whole lot of like those moves that are so ridiculously impractical, you would never do it in your life.
Right. Don't turn your back during a fight.
Don't turn your back.
You'll
Spin
die.
attack, bad. Spin attacks,
attacks don't work.
Unnecessary
For the love
acrobatics,
of God,
bad.
do not do a backflip in the middle of a fist fight.
Wow.
It will gain you aura points. You will end up with a concussion.
Mm-hmm.
If it
You will end up
staged,
with a different type of
it.
aura.
Yeah.
Oh God, I remember this. Okay, so remember when I was saying that there weren't too many stupid things? There is one.
Yeah.
And it's something that the Insecticon did.
Uh-huh.
So they're facing each other at this moment. The Insecticon grabs Megatron's head, flips over Megatron, and then still holding onto his head as he's facing away from Megatron, chucks him into a wall. What the fuck was the point of that?
That was so funny. Honestly, I think
it's hilarious, but what the fuck is the point? Why?
For funsies, you know?
Does a one-handed handstand on top of your enemy?
Yeah, and then you use your momentum to whip him. It's a more effective, more powerful throw. Because like you're adding your momentum.
His arm is all the way
momentum.
back here. You have to have full extension to lift all of that weight from here to here.
If
like
you're
I know there's some momentum, but that's a lot.
If you're throwing him while you're in, like if you start extending your arm to throw before your feet hit the ground, it works. If your feet have already hit the ground and you're trying to do that, it doesn't work.
I feel like it still would be really ineffective.
If you've got a, yeah, that's fair. I think it could work if you do it right.
It still look really weird though.
Yeah.
And for a while, it looks like just Megatron's just gonna get his ass beat, right?
Really. He's just getting wailed on.
Except that he is starting to overpower this thing because, he says this in the middle of the fight. You and your beast would do well to remember. I honed my skills in the pits of Chaos. This is where we see Gladiator Megatron.
Yay. Honestly, Gladiator Megatron, kinda hot.
I knew you were gonna say that. I
Listen,
knew
the
it.
hottest
I
thing a
knew it.
man can do, the hottest thing a man can do is be disheveled and slightly bloody. Casbrecker who?
You would love Megatron in the comics then. God.
Probably. It just, it's hot. Hot.
He's beating up the Insecticon, and the bots arrive. Lightning is being a real good paid actor in this moment.
It really is. How do you pay
So
Lightning? Tributes to Zeus? No, my slipper! I have my feet up on the table and I'm playing with my slipper and it keeps falling off.
So when the bots see that Megatron is also there, they assume that Starscream set this up so that all of his enemies would come into one place and kill each other, right?
Yeah.
I never assumed that this was the case. Like, I know Optimus said it, but as a child, I apparently just refused to believe that Starscream thought of a plan like that. Like, I
Yeah.
refused to believe that Starscream had that much forethought as a child for some reason. Child me had no clue
Honestly,
that
it's hard to
Starscream.
believe now.
It
Like,
is.
for being such an evil little bitch man, he doesn't do very well on the scheming front.
No. No, he does not. And then RC does the stupid fucking thing of fighting Arachnid on her own again.
Fucking idiot.
Do you want to know what my note says for this?
I'd
It
love
says,
to.
for fuck's sake, I know this is supposed to be your character flaw, but this is getting really old really quick.
Also, I was thinking as I was sitting here watching this, I was like, why the fuck did nobody go after her? Like, I know she said to them, Arachnid's mine. But like, you
Somebody,
guys aren't stupid. Somebody's gotta follow her or she's going to get herself killed. They're
right?
like, no, she's got it. Maybe it's a sign of
Either
their faith
that,
in her, but
I was thinking more of like Megatron is the more pressing issue. They need more hands on deck for that one.
maybe, but like, just kind of letting your friend walk towards death. I
Yeah,
wouldn't do that shit.
no. I
I'd
I
listen,
think the
I'd
truth is
fight
that like
God for
if
you.
it's real, I would also fight God for we would fight God for fun, let's be so real.
That is true. We would fight God for fun.
I would touch Sherpa on purpose for you.
Oh God, not Sherpa. Why? Why? Sherpa's the evilest of all evils.
It is, I know. I hate Sherpa. Used to
I
trick me in thrift stores to touching Sherpa. She's like, feel this. I'm like,
yeah.
evil woman.
What? I kind of forgot he was a woman.
Well, she is now. At the time, she was a child, but I just said
In
evil woman
my
because it sounds funnier.
no, not like in my head, me as a creature, like not even a person, just like some like ball of chaos
Oh, she's
and
not that anymore.
destruction.
That's the
Oh
thing.
no.
Here's the thing. That's me. We knew that, but I've stayed that way.
Yeah.
Because is the like not that I'm not mature, but she is the mature one, if that makes sense. Like
Yeah.
if we as siblings were characters in a show, she is the mature crazy one.
Yeah.
Still silly, still chaotic, but the responsible version.
Right.
I don't know what kind of character I'd be in a show, and I'm concerned about that fact.
Um yeah, I just like court jester, but like better. That's not a good descriptor. Like
I'm Spinel.
you would be Kaminari. which is maybe a little bit mean,
It's not inaccurate.
but I feel like it's not inaccurate. I would
I am
be, who would
smarter
I
than
be?
Kaminari, though. I will take
You
that.
are smarter than
I am
Kaminari.
smarter
You
than
are. Okay, maybe you'd be like Kirishima. Still
Kaminari.
dumbass, but like smart.
Pure of heart, dumb of ass, big of chest.
Himbo.
Mm-hmm.
Who would I be?
Shinso?
Yeah, that's probably pretty accurate. I don't think I'm as I don't know. I've changed a lot recently. I've
Yeah.
discovered recently that I'm an extrovert.
Honestly, you're probably leaning more towards Sero nowadays.
Yeah, I probably am. Are you calling me a stoner? You're right.
How dare you? It's correct, but how dare it's a reductionist stereotype that puts people like me in little
Little
boxes.
boxes.
You chose the right box, though, I will
Right box,
admit.
I will admit. Yeah. What kind of character development do you have to go from Bakugo to Sero? And is it good or bad?
It's good. I think I think just the horrors of high school and college.
The horrors, yeah, the horrors.
The horrors.
Anyways, episode.
Episode, yes. I don't know what this note is referring to, but I just have something that says, "Is Megatron okay in the head?" Like I know he isn't, but still.
Maybe like
I
his
don't know.
monologuing at the end of the fight.
Maybe? No, because it's not the end of the fight. That's before the end of the fight.
Oh.
Also, I don't
Uh,
know what I'm talking about.
I mean you're right.
Oh, he sees the Autobots and is like, "So many surprises today."
Oh yeah. He's going insane.
He's not okay. I'm not okay. I never understood. So RC's following Arachnid, and Arachnid starts tunneling. Whatever. I never
Right.
understand how RC can't manage to hit Arachnid in the hall. She's
Is
always
the
doing that. I d-
the dirt
are you that bad of a shot?
yeah, maybe. Or maybe like the dirt's in the way, but like the dirt is ahead of her and it's not getting filled in behind her. So I think maybe RC is just dumb and angry.
How are you gonna miss? It's a tunnel. Go.
Secret tunnel, secret
Secret
tunnel.
tunnel through the mountain. So RC then starts climbing through the hole after her. The notes under that just say stupid, stupid, stupid.
Accurate.
Back to Megatron. They're still fighting. He pulls off this crazy move where he has like two of the Insecticons like accessory legs in his hands. Then he just
It
kicks,
just fucking drop kicks him in the chest.
like pushes him away. It's like, and he just chucks him away. Like he is Bro's going
Honestly,
insane. And Megatron
yeah.
decapitates the Insecticon, which brings the severed
Yay.
head, count of this episode up in 2.
Yippee.
That's a lot of severed heads for one episode.
It really is. Especially for a kid show.
Really, like, bro, are we good?
Yeah.
The Autobots then come down, and Megatron tries to keep up the terrifying gladiator persona, but that fight was fucking rough. Dude's legs
Yeah.
fail. That adrenaline is crashing quick.
Yeah. He's fucked. He's fucked up.
He's fucked. He's like, haha, that was great. Oh, fuck.
And it's not even like, blaster battle like he's used to. That was a full-on fist fight.
Right, and I'm sure. Listen, I'm not calling Megatron old, but I'm calling Megatron old. It's been a
I
while
mean,
since he's been in a gladiator fight.
he is an old man.
He's an old man.
An old man.
Megatron Optimus, old man Yowie, toxic old man Yowie.
Yep. Yippee.
Yee 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 yee. I'm having fun in my spinny chair.
Yay. I'm balancing very precariously in my spinny chair. I feel like you're a wizard casting a spell on me. I feel like I'm about to get water in my lungs.
I cast Greater Polycule! Did you mean greater polymorph? I did not. I did not.
I can't even handle one relationship, let alone multiple.
But Megatron's like fucked. He's on the ground. He's like, well, shit, I can't even stand right now. God damn. Why, pray tell, does this conversation between Megatron and Optimus sound weirdly sexual? Like, am I dirty minded or were those weird?
All of their conversations sound sexual. All of
Yes,
them.
but specifically the words and angle choices of this scene.
Oh yeah,
seem weird as fuck.
this was very sexual. One of them is like on
Literally,
their knees, the other is standing in front of them. Yeah. Yeah.
the first thing Megatron says is like, it seems I am, what's the word? Fuck. Unarmed and at your mercy.
Yeah.
The fuck? That's gay. That's so gay.
That's so gay. That's so sexually charged. You know, maybe it's the adrenaline wearing off. Megatron is like, okay, I need to be dicked down.
In front of all of the Autobots.
He'd be into that shit.
He
He's a
would.
fucking god. He'd be like, ah, yes, my subjects must witness. I don't want to think about that, actually. Never mind.
I know Optimus says he refused to kill defenseless life forms, but we're making an exception for fucking Megatron.
Yeah.
To be fair, he is a dictator, so like tyrannical dictator. We need to get this guy out of here. Also, he's just evil as fuck.
He's just like
so
a
evil.
terrible person.
Yeah. And surprise, Dreadwing did not listen at all.
No. Why would he do that?
And now gunfire is raining from the sky.
Yay.
And they're surrounded. Switch to RC. Oh my god. Shocker. RC got lured into a trap again. Wow. I'm so surprised.
I'm shocked and appalled.
God damn it, RC.
She's so dumb.
This happens every time. She's now hanging off a tree like an upside down mummy and about to die.
As one does when they get captured by a hot spider woman.
Right. But who shoots Arachnid off of her? But fucking Starscream.
He always needs to be involved. I think he's just got the worst FOMO in the world, and that's why he does everything he does.
If Starscream was a human and not inherently evil, he would be a stand-up comedian.
He would.
Not to say that all stand-up comedians are immediately like, I need attention all the time, but like some of them.
Yeah. Like the fucking, I know you really like the one girl, what's her name, Taylor? But that's how she sounds to me.
I mean, she admits it sometimes.
That's true. I don't think her jokes are bad. I just think
there are some comedians you look at and like, do you want a hug or
Right.
I think, do you know Randy Feltface?
Yes. That guy's so funny.
I love that.
But he definitely needs a hug.
Oh yeah. One of my favorite comedians right now is Daniel Sloss.
I don't know if I know who that is.
A Scottish guy who usually I'll send you a clip later. It's on YouTube.
Okay. Great.
Anyways, Starscream shoots Arachnid off of RC, right? Weird. And he's like, fucking yes, revenge, fuck you. God damn.
Yeah.
Back with the hostage situation, Dreadwing offers a deal. Says, you give me Megatron, you can leave without dying.
I won't kill you. Yeah.
And Optimus is considering it. Bulkhead's like, just kill him. And Optimus is like,
hold on a minute.
I actually kind of trust this guy's word. So like, he's like, do I have your word? He's like, he doesn't say anything, just puts his gun on his back. And I'm just like, all right.
Good enough for me.
Problem is that Dreadwing gave them his word.
Megatron didn't. Yeah.
So they immediately just get shot at anyways. Megatron and Dreadwing dip, but they just leave the Viacons to try to finish them off.
They're really just like sacrificing their minions.
Yeah. I mean, we knew that anyways.
Yeah,
Just leave your soldiers to die, that's fine.
it's cool. That's what you do when you're a warlord.
Yeah.
Although Megatron goes into battle a lot for a typical dictator
He
warlord.
does. He does. I think it has to do with like you got to
The
keep up
competence
some
of
sort of
his minions.
well, it's also like when you're writing a villain, it ups the intimidation factor instead of just,
Yeah,
this high and mighty sits there and does nothing.
that's true.
Megatron tells Dreadwing, "You disobeyed my orders in following me here. You will make a fine first lieutenant." I love how his bar for a first lieutenant is just doesn't fucking listen to me.
Maybe that's why he's had so many problems with, staying in charge and fucking,
Right?
what's the word? Betrayal. Like, hey, maybe you should make Soundwave your first lieutenant.
Crazy. Crazy idea, guys.
Or yeah,
And who would take over Soundwave's job? Only Soundwave can do Soundwave's job.
that's true.
You don't want to trust anyone else with that shit.
Absolutely not.
We also get another view of how in Megatron's jet mode, his head is just sticking up.
it's, it's really
It's
funny,
just
honestly.
stupid. It's funny. As we said before, all the Viacons are good. They die. So,
Yeah, they just eat
oh
shit.
well. And we go back to our C, who's like, "Fuck, Starscream's about to kill me. Damn it." Starscream's like, I was in a similar situation, and you let me live. Yeah, all right, I'm gonna cut you down, walk away, and call us even though we're totally not fucking even.
Yeah,
Don't you fucking
no,
dare, dude.
absolutely not.
Even, fuck off. Oh, hell no. Optimus is like, are you alive? She's like, I'm alive, but I need a hand. Kind of stuck. The bitch
Yeah.
cut me down, but he didn't untie me.
No, she really just left her the words. He really just left her there. It's like, here, I'll cut you down and maybe sort of take care of Arachnid. Sort yourself out.
To be fair, they also left him with like the cuffs on his wings when they had him kidnapped, so I think that's why he did that. Like,
Yeah,
listen.
that's true. That's fair.
And now the Autobots are like, oh, good, the Insecticon is dead. Megatron killed it, so everything's fine. Because they think that that's the only one.
That's
Oh, you
not the
sweet
only
summer children.
one. Oh, you poor kids.
You poor children.
Instead of fighting one army, now you have to fight another one.
Yeah, you wish it was one,
Yay.
because Arachnid finds herself in an entire cavern space filled with Insecticon stasis pods.
This is not good. This
This is
is very
terrible.
not good.
Yay! Now we get to deal with Insecticons, and that's the end of the episode. This episode is just—I gotta admit, this episode is a little weird.
It's kind of just a horror show.
Like this just ends up being try to kill Arachnid, Breakdown dies. Try to kill Starscream, try to kill Megatron, Insecticon dies. Try to kill Arachnid again. Like
Yeah.
this is just episode full of murder plots, like attempted murder
It
plots.
really is. It really, really is.
I
And it's
miss
wild
children.
that, one of the guys who's not trying to get killed gets killed. He's not being actively murdered.
Yeah.
I guess maybe he kind of is.
I
But
miss seeing the human children.
yeah.
Let me see if they're gonna be in the next one. Oh, I do like the next episode.
Imagine the children just get back and they're like talking about everything, and the kids are like, "What? You
Huh?
did all of that?"
Without us?
Biko would be so pissed.
She
Jack just
would.
starts lecturing RC.
You can't be going off and fighting Arachnid by yourself. It's like, don't you fucking lecture me. I am millions of years old. We don't act like it.
Yeah. See that fight
You see
happening.
it. Jack would be the motherfucker to be like, or Jack's mom would be like, well, you seem to be emotionally stunted from this fucking war that you've been in.
Yeah, really. They just lay into her.
It's like, how fucking dare you? Are we wrong? Fuck you.
Oh. Yeah.
RC is the serious black of Transformers.
Yes. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. She's like, I'm gonna do what I want. Haha.
I'm gonna do what
Gets
I want.
killed for it.
I'm gonna be murderous. And I'm emotionally stunted. Fuck you, J.K. Rowling. Every time I mention anything Harry Potter related, I have to say that. Fuck you,
Yeah, I
J.K.
agree. Fuck you, JK.
Fuck
You should.
you.
Never mind. I can't say that. You're a real person. I can tell fictional characters to kill themselves, but I cannot tell a real person to kill himself. That's
Yeah, that
not very
generally doesn't
nice.
go well.
No.
We're not in the stone age of the internet anymore.
No.
I know people who are online much earlier than I was, because I know that like the whole thing of Gen Z is like, oh, we've had access to the internet since we were literally born. I'm like, if your parents let you.
Yeah, you didn't. I did.
I got to play Friv sometimes.
I had AO3 from the ripe old age of 13 years old. I wasn't on AO3
I
then. I was using WAP.
Here's the thing.
But still.
I did get introduced to fan fiction at that age, but I barely had been on the internet at that point. I did not have social media. I didn't have social media for the longest time, and the only reason I
I
had it now
refused to
is
get
for
social media for
networking
the longest
purposes.
time.
I
I
refuse it as well.
still I still
I
won't
just
get
have it for
TikTok.
networking.
It's not
That's fair.
happening. I will never.
I'm glad that you kept that because I still I still like it
I had
sometimes.
it once when I was still in high school for a little bit, and I was like, this is terrible. It's just showing me the horrors of the universe. It's
That's
like,
fair.
I'm done with you.
I get a mix of like it. The problem with TikTok is I get whiplash. I
Yeah,
get the horrors of the world and then a silly video. And it feels like a tonal dissonance. But also, it's where friends can find me.
that's fair.
Also,
That's what I have
important,
Instagram for.
that's the thing, is now with Instagram, I didn't use it much. And then I realized that I can make friends using this shit. And I can actually keep in contact with people. This is
Yes.
incredible.
I didn't use Instagram very much until I started college, and I'm like, oh, this is how people are like talking to each other. I guess I better get on this shit.
That's the thing, is it was specifically I have Snapchat for two reasons. Rugby
Fair.
and
Fair.
because Brent is a terrible texter. You're out there,
I
I love you. You are the worst texter.
I haven't tried to talk to that guy in years because I know he won't respond to my texts, and I will not be getting Snapchat.
I had to get it for rugby because it's just the easiest way to stay updated because that's where they put all the stuff and I don't really care. But also, one of the reasons I got Instagram was because the first year I went to Phoenix Fan Fusion, the day that I was there, if I remember correctly, I was cosplaying Kirishima. No one gets to
Mhm.
judge me here. And at that point I was in high school. My uncles trusted me enough to be like, yeah, go. You can do whatever.
Yeah.
You're not going to die here.
Mhm.
This is a nerd convention.
Nobody is going
um,
to kill you.
right. I was wandering around and I found two other My Hero cosplayers.
Uh-huh.
And then I just attached to those two and followed them
Real.
around the whole time I was there. We were having fun. And then at some point they were like, "Oh, do you have any social media?" I'm like, "No, really.
Oh,
I don't have anything."
sorry.
And that made me like sad. It was like, dang it. I don't even the problem is I am terrible at taking photos. If you know
Yes.
anything about me, you know I cannot remember to take photos ever.
Neither can I. We have the same
So I
problem.
don't have photos of these people. I think one of them was a Kaminari cosplayer. I don't remember what the other one. Maybe it was a Shinso. I think
Those two usually go
it's
together.
either it was I don't know if I'm thinking of the time that I was there or if I'm thinking of the time that um fuck Lake, not Lake. Thank you.
Yes.
That and I cosplayed at the Fireman's Carnival.
Yeah.
Because that was the same. That was almost the same thing.
Right.
But that's the end of the episode. That's where it ends. Arachnin finds the Insecticons. Anything you want to say about this episode other than devastation?
Yeah, just devastation. That's kind of it.
Breakdown, I love thee. Breakdown is dead. Sad. I love Breakdown. I want my himbo back. Justice for Breakdown. But that's where we're gonna leave everything. Thank you guys for listening. We are on Red Circle, we are on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, all that fun stuff. Once my semester is over, which will be soon, I am almost there. I am almost there. I will be making memes.
Yay,
I have a whole
memes.
meme compilation planned out for y'all. I just have to make it.
Yay.
Problem. That's the problem. I have to make it. So look to those things. Hopefully, I will be better at posting about this because I have been terrible about it recently. I'm tired,
It's
guys.
okay.
I'm so tired. College is hard.
It's
But I think that's everything. So I hope you have a great day. Bye.
bye.